Brett Sobchyshyn here with Crusaders TV, joined by General Manager Adam Sergerie. A dominant 6-2 win for the Crusaders. Of course, there was a lot of positives, but maybe if you want to highlight one player you thought had a great game.
Geez, you know what, Brett, there's a lot of guys that played really well tonight. I'd say Logan, our goalie, he had a great game. He made the saves he needed to make. They had a couple good chances early on in the game, and he came up big. And at the top of my mind, that's him right now, just thinking about it, because we were just talking about him in the coach's room in terms of, him making some of the saves that he did early on, and bought us some time to get going with our game. And he was really good down the stretch.
Crusaders in yesterday's 6-4 victory over the Black Falls Bulldogs had 6 different goal scorers. In tonight's game, all 4 lines were able to produce goals. So maybe talk of how good the depth has been these last 2 games.
That's who we are. When we're playing our game, we have depth, right? We can score on any line. It's the way we wanted to build it, right? We have to be able to do that. Cale Dock's line and Malachi McKinnon's line, they're not going to be able to do that every single night. So how do we alleviate pressure is by trying to create depth in our lineup. And I thought all 4 lines tonight spent a lot of time in the offensive zone, and they did a great job down the stretch of just really playing Crusader hockey. We did a great job of playing against the back wall and keeping the puck down low, and then utilizing the high ice when we could. And, we generated a lot off that.
And just my last question here, 12 goals scored in the last 2 games for the Crusaders. So maybe what can you attribute to the offense these last couple of games?
That's Coach Brennan. He's doing he's spent a lot of time in the last little bit here getting back to putting the puck in the back of net in practice. I mean, we work on a lot of things, but I think in the last week here, there's an emphasis on finding our touch and showing our guys how we generate offense. And so, that's really the coaching staff and the players in practice. And obviously for them, they've done a great job of applying it to this weekend. When you play connected and you play as a group, and you play predictable, you're going to revert back to what we know. And this week they did a great job of hammering out some details in terms of how we want to score goals.
Well said. Good win tonight. General Manager Adam Sergerie and Brett Sobchyshyn for Crusaders TV.